It's a big afternoon this for the top four races. Third place, Gladbach host 11 media by a selection of Dortmund devotees across the UK.
From Roussillon replace Paolo Ottavio late on against who have suffered. Liga, and they still have to face Bayern again, so they're going. We are lucky indeed to be able to enjoy it, and here we never quite fitted the Bundesliga bill as a tourist destination. Wasn't a very sure-footed first touch by Mbabu. Hakimi went forward, the score sheet after Haaland.
And of course we all know what Dortmund are like him.
Fit now. 4 wins, 3 draws in the last. Glasner's first ever. Second fiddle 2 or 3 years in a row there, but Hoffenheim.
The Wolfsburg record against Dortmund is not very good.
And it's been a very impressive rebuild. We'll send it long. On by Hakimi.
Playing so well last week. I know the focus was on the left-hand side for
the last 24 hours for Dortmund. The announcement that Mario Götze will be allowed. This is the fellow that got the assist for the winner, and Babu, and that's his cross.
To Dortmund, and can they keep them quiet? And can they keep the most prolific?
Against Hoffenheim, 1-1. Ero. Nice move off the front by Haaland. Kanji. That's a gift for Delaney. The hood on Stefan. The hood. Brandt picks it up.
Really, really deep, aren't they? But that's okay. They know how comfortable.
Getting a good run in the side. William is a long-term absentee. The Brazilian in his position. Well, raise up the options. As a little go against Roussillon here. At the moment by the likes of Sancho and Haaland.
Weghorst was behind the player who won it.
On by Stefan, and Babu's cross. Well constructed move by Wolfsburg.
Going into a nice area, it's going in with a nice arc on the ball.
In the race for the title. Season in, season out. 7.
Played them. I know the both teams are full of great players, great attacking options. Should be a fun.
And beginning to not many touches.
And of course we know how quick he is. It'd be great if Hummels could just knock a couple.
Mehmedi. He's Mehmedi. Can he find the range this time? It's better. Before we can look to their Klassiker, Bayern Munich. Brooks.
These are drawn to the Klassiker. Such a big game, such a...
Not quite for Hazard. Brooks on duty there. Now, and he's overrun it. Mainz against Leipzig and Cologne against Fortuna Düsseldorf, Bayern Munich. Dortmund looking for somebody to...
Normally it does, whether it's a Haaland, whether it's a Sancho, whether it's an as if he's blowing already, doing that amount of work.
Now it's Hazard, the pullback is good, and it's tucked in on the back post, and Wolfsburg could not hang on to what they'd started with here today. Guerrero came in again. What a goal-scoring record he is producing, and the slip so very costly. Ginczek trying to feed on it. Here he goes, Erling Haaland. Hakimi was on his...
Yeah, here's the goal. One who's gambling on Erling Haaland, missing it. He's the way they are. They won last week, of course. We know they won very well.
Individuals involved, and you're saying then, if they do win today and they to launch it... Brandt's been running back on side here. Easy for Bur. Miscue from Castells. Putting himself about.
Play. It's just been a bit of a...
On by Guerrero, Brandt is just eased off it as Steffen. Hakimi did well, and Hazard had a fair sight of the target there. Disappointed with
This was a
himself.
good chance, and it was nice play. Julian Brandt out to Hakimi.
Of course, again, he's crowded out of it. Been thrown in the air so far today. Young. Laid off by Brandt, Delaney.
One needs a better broadband connection. Games this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, we have to wait a little bit longer, I think, to see if this is really what was predicted before the game.
Okay, Erling Haaland, who hasn't...
As we prepare to get underway with Wolfsburg. Certainly
In his positions, and he's played in that position for Liverpool, I think. Certainly in a different...
Of course, got past him, and it dropped for Renato Steffen, and he's missed it. What a glorious opportunity. Mats Hummels wasn't present then. In fact, nobody seemed to be quite...
And this is how exactly Wolfsburg
No
wants
Hummels
it.
to organise it. Chan's actually dropped very deep there. Babu. For Brooks today, and he's had the better of the exchanges with Haaland so far. Piszczek had to step onto that one. Hidden by the Wolves at the start of this second period. Brandt.
Yeah, that was accidental. Accidents, you have to pick each other off the floor by your elbow nowadays. Let's have a look. Oh, no, there was nothing in that.
But he's going to try it. And Babu stayed forward. That was well. Hakimi looking for Haaland. To elude Steffen, the referee lets them get on with it.
Today hasn't been one of those cases. You see, there's a poor ball there by...
Weghorst and Ginczek eludes both.
Like
Second
that,
again there.
Paul, it's just too easy. Yeah, just bouncing.
Hold of it well. The slip could be very costly. Mehmedi took over the free kick. That's travelling. Abuki was on his toes and very much needed by Dortmund. There's a little glimmer of the real quality. Arnold has a pop from a long way out. Blocked. Mehmedi.
Paul, as we see the hit, Steffen. Again.
Well, there's a nice welcome. To look menacing again here. It wasn't the worst pull back. Everybody had run. Into Weghorst. He throws himself on the... Babu saw a bit of room.
Yeah, it was a free kick as well. Hazard.
Brekalo over it. And it comes from Brekalo. Good move at this stage of his career. Got through a couple. Jadon Sancho. Guerrero following in. Dortmund get a corner. Hazard takes it. Cleared by Klaus. Weghorst got in his goalkeeper's way.
It's difficult because you haven't got the creature comforts of your home dressing room and whatnot.
Fit from it. They're backing off him. And it's in. And Hakimi has got it. And Klaus has told.
Brilliant breakaway goal. There's nothing he can do about this. 3 on to...
Felt it, certainly. What's your view, Steve?
Yeah.
Off. Since coming on at half-time, Emre Can, hasn't he, Steve? Normally there's a little gap.
Everybody looking forward to that big game.